Hello and welcome everyone to another inventRight.com TV show. Make sure to check out inventRight.com, click on coaching, learn more about how Stephen and myself have been coaching and mentoring inventors for the last 16 years. Stephen, we have a very special guest on.
Yeah, who is that?
I don't know, man, dude. I don't know what happened.
Wait a minute.
This guy's a patent attorney. What is he doing here? Damn,
Wait a minute. We brought a patent attorney on?
Stephen, he's an inventor-friendly patent attorney. This is a really cool patent attorney. I've known him forever and a day. When he used to speak to my Inventors Association, people wouldn't fall asleep when they would fall asleep to every other attorney. The guy's amazing. He's fun. He's got great information. He's very level-headed.
But is he going to give us the truth?
He's going to give us the truth. Yes, a patent attorney that's going to give us the truth.
No way.
Yes.
Damon, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
That's a pretty tall order there, Damon.
I deal in the truth. That is what I do.
You know what I really love about this, you guys? Damon, we've known Damon for a long time. He is inventor-friendly, and we think he's going to add so much value to the program that we're doing now, InventRight TV. We want to strip this whole industry apart, and especially the intellectual property part of it. And Damon's going to tell us things that no other patent attorney is ever going to tell us, and that's why I'd love to have him on.
And that's the reason why Damon's the only patent attorney inside our InventRight membership site, training our members how to file PPAs and other things, because we trust him, we know him, he's inventor-friendly. So let's get going, Damon, here.
Yeah. Damon, tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit of background. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Well, thanks, Stephen and Andrew. I've been doing this 14 years now. I came over from the engineering side, which is a little unusual for most patent attorneys. Most guys go to engineering school and then they go right into the law school and then they become patent attorneys. I spent 10 years as an engineer and an inventor out in the field, and then I became a patent attorney, which I hope and I believe gives me a little bit different perspective, because I've been through it before. I have patents in my name. I've ventured products. I've been out there doing that kind of stuff, and I know what it is to understand the context in which you're doing intellectual property and patent work. So it's really fun for me, and I met Andrew while I was in law school. We met, and he had a small inventors group back then, and I thought it was the greatest idea ever to have an inventors group, because when I was coming up, there wasn't anything like what you guys are doing. You know, there's a lot of companies out there saying they're going to do this and that, but they just don't deliver. And you guys deliver the information, and I just think it's really super fun for me. It's really fun for me to see clients succeed. That's the best thing in the world. So that I'm in it for helping people, and it's my living, and I just feel incredibly lucky to be able to do this with you guys.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay, with Andrew, not Stephen. Oh, no.
You're trying to tell me that you're gonna give the real advice. You're going to give them the straight advice, but you're not going to be one of those patent attorneys that every idea you see you love.
No, actually, it's funny you should say that, because just a couple of weeks ago, you guys sent an InventRight student over, and I just said, dude, this is not good. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't like the idea, and I told him what I thought he could do to improve the idea. And he went back to you guys and then came back to me with a better idea, which I thought was awesome. I don't like every idea, and if I don't think it's good, I'm going to tell you. That doesn't mean that my opinion means everything. I'm only speaking to you from a patenting point of view. But I'll tell you what I really think. I want to tell you the things that I wanted to know when I was an inventor, and tried to deal with a patent attorney and this sort of obscure body of law. That's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Damon, answer me this question. Is it just me, or some patent attorneys, you come to them with a lump of coal and they would tell you it's great? Is it just me? I've seen some stuff. I saw one the other day. I'm like, oh my God, how is this possibly a utility patent being filed on this? It made me sad.
Unfortunately, the pressure to make money in the Bay Area is particularly hard. So oftentimes attorneys just take the work and move on. And I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I never liked that, and I don't run my firm that way. So I don't know. I would rather hear it straight. You know, if I screw
Stephen,
up, I
aren't
want
we
you to tell
terrible?
me.
We're trying to get Damon to beat up other patent attorneys. That was terrible of me. I put him in a very difficult position.
Now, wait a minute. You know what I really like about this? Andrew, you know we see a lot of ideas, and we see a lot of people that come to us that have already gone down the patent road.
Yeah.
And then we see the ideas, and Andrew, you hit the nail on the head. We see some of these ideas that we know there's no way they're going to get a patent on this. There's just no way. But somehow a patent attorney took the job and did all the work. Now, Damon, why do they do that? It's just, why do they do that? Help us, because I know you're not like that. Why do they do that?
Well, let me let me try to sidestep your answer. Like
You're
every
making
lawyer
it very
does.
uncomfortable,
I'm going to
Stephen, I
sidestep
can
your
tell.
answer a little bit. I patented for a client a stripper pole. Now, Stephen, would you have believed that we could patent a stripper pole? Think about that.
I don't know if I know what one of those are, Damon.
Oh,
But go ahead.
Right.
Okay, sure. Well, Andrew lives in Vegas. He knows what a stripper pole is, I'm certain.
Hey.
The guy came to me with an idea to have a stripper pole. He had it written on a napkin. And honestly, I thought, wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And off we went to the races, and he got a patent on it. He made a ton of money on it. It was a huge success. You just don't always know. You don't know that lump of clay might not happen. But I will tell you this. If I have seen something, somebody brings me something, and I know something that's directly on point, I'm going to tell them right away. And the reason why people don't tell them is because they have other financial pressures, I think, that cause them to make decisions that may not be in the best interest of their client sometimes. And that's as far as I can get on my fellow patent attorneys.
I love it. And that's why we have Damon on, everyone. Because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen Damon having the ability, or telling someone that I know, no, I'm not taking your money. And I don't think you see that very often. That's why we support Damon, and that's why we're going to have you on the show. We're going to cover all of it, you guys. We're going to be tough on Damon. We're going to ask him all the hard questions, because at the end of the day, we got to make sure we deliver good information to you so you make good decisions. And I'm glad that
Stephen,
Damon's with us.
it's not just you and me anymore. It's a perspective from a patent attorney as well, but an inventor-friendly patent attorney. Not, he's got his own take on it, and that's good. I think that's great that we're having a guest on that has a slightly different perspective in some ways. And we want Damon to be able to say, Damon, we want you to be able to say anything you want, man.
Hey, can I just say
before we end this, you guys? One last thing before we end this, we're going a little long.
Okay.
Damon, give us your disclosure, because we're going to put your disclosure on every video you're ever on. But please start now, because this is the first video we're going to do with you.
Oh, this is my disclaimer. So the opinions that are presented here are only my own and not of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And finally, this is for education purposes. If you need legal advice, you got to give me a call, because everything's fact specific. And finally, even though Stephen said I wouldn't take their money, if you insist, I will take your money. I will.
Perfect. Thank you, Damon. That rocked. It was a great introduction to patent attorney Damon Kali. I want to remind everybody to take care, keep inventing. Check out inventRight.com, click on coaching, learn more about how Stephen and myself, our coaches, have been coaching and mentoring inventors for the last 16 years, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. See ya.